Appalling drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. The teams then, Real Madrid against Manchester United. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'll choose Wayne Rooney, a winner with a big heart. And yes, he has considerable talent, but he's driven by success and the determination that creates that drive. You can never underestimate that.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. James Rodriguez. Now it's Benzema. Phil Jones. Ashley Young. And the Herrera. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale. And it's Benzema. James Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Juan Mata. Tries making a foray down the right. Juan Mata looking up to see who wants it. Plays it over to the other flank. Toni Kroos. Manchester United somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. That's a throw. Now it's Benzema. It's a long forward pass. Chance! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Jim, your thoughts?
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Manchester United trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Oh, good interception. Looks to slip it through. Rooney passes it through. Modric. Bale. Looks like a good ball through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's looking to get there first. Di Maria. In full tilt down the left. Di Maria doing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Bale. Now the pass. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Valencia. Demanding a quick ball here. Here it comes. Benzema! It's come loose. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
And it's Modric. Modric with the ball through. Smalling gets good distance on it. Tries lifting it over. Away from immediate danger. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's straight offside. Clears it out of harm's way. Blint knocks it towards the front. Marcelo. Real Madrid are already ahead, the perfect start.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Daniel Carvajal. Real Madrid are out in front, sitting pretty already. Now it's Benzema. Oh, surely that deserved better.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent, someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Now it's Rooney. Rooney. Ashley Young plays a clever pass. Fine defending there. Spoon forward. Marcelo. Pumps it upfield. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ball's loose, who's getting there? They've got it, and here they come another time. It's Di Maria! It's a loose ball. Real Madrid scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Tries a through ball, face to face with the keeper. Benzema has a go! Smalling can hoist it clear. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot, it was worth a try from there.
Marcos Rojo does well to read it and intercepts. Juan Mata with a delicate ball. Tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
That's gone a long way up and away. This has gone, that's a foul. Bale, Toni Kroos, Marcos Rojo gets good distance on it. Cristiano Ronaldo, it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo has great prowess from such a distance, and he can't be afforded that kind of room. I think it's asking for trouble. You must close that down.
Pepe positions himself well and cuts it out. Marcelo. Now the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo came into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. And he's there to cut it out. Ashley Young. Di Maria. And the Herrera. Looks like a good ball through. Rooney. Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Valencia floats one over. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Manchester United can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Now it's Benzema. Benzema passes it through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. It's into some space. It's a brilliant interception. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, they'll really be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And a Herrera, and he's through on goal. Can he find a finish now? Toni Kroos. James Rodriguez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's onside. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Valencia. Looks to slip it through. It's Benzema! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Real Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Modric. James Rodriguez has created 1 goal already. Cristiano Ronaldo. James Rodriguez. It's come loose. Sergio Ramos. And it's Benzema. Benzema with the ball through. Now here's the through ball. Nicely controlled. Blint. Pepe cuts it out. Rooney passes it through. Now it's Di Maria. Casillas producing a quality save. It's a corner. Oh, he looks fired up after that save, and he's got every reason to be.
Well, those defenders should be blaming themselves, really. That was very, very slack work from them, and he has good reason to be angry. And that defence really does need to be berated.
Valencia delivers. And back out it comes. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really nice. Now, what next?
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Marcelo. Who's going to make this theirs? Blint. Di Maria. Hoists it high. Timely intervention. James Rodriguez. And it's Rooney. Young! And in it goes! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Ashley Young simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside. And it worked an absolute treat.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Sergio Ramos. James. Di Maria. Aimed long and direct. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Modric. Bale. And it's Benzema. Juan Mata. He's gone long. Oh, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Now the pass. Great ball, and now the shot.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Real Madrid are leading with half-time drawing close. Ball swung in, gets on the end of it. Oh, taken with style!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Gets into a dangerous position, and he's made certain that won't get through. Rooney. Juan Mata looks to slip it through. He's had a shot! Looks to bypass the midfield. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
But if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
And it's James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez boots it upfield. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Real Madrid! And they get themselves in front!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Real Madrid take the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Looks to thread it through. Marcelo gets into the right position to intercept. A move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Modric driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Looks like a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo! What about it? And already they're looking to run away with it. Cristiano Ronaldo was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Real Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, they may well be 2 up now, but the beauty of this game is that it can all change in a flash.
Bale. That intervention was very necessary. Danger averted for now. It's Hammers! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight! Real Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Sergio Ramos does well there, alert. Cristiano Ronaldo pumps it upfield. Now it's Bale. Bale, he's off on a marauding run. Ashley Young. Well, that's where he wants it. Sergio Ramos, Toni Kroos, Sergio Ramos, Marcelo. Now it's Benzema. Di Maria goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Marcelo. There's the whistle for half-time.